Hello, this is Nick Stewart from Exclusive Hot Properties, and today we're going to talk about Utopia Dream passive investment in Thailand and also give you our exclusive hot properties development score. Hi everyone. Yes, it's Nick Stewart from Exclusive Hot Properties, and today we're going to talk about this passive investment Utopia Dream and also give it our unique Exclusive Hot Properties development score. So the reason we like Utopia Dream so much is the number one factor is they are currently paying their rental guarantees and their liabilities in COVID-19 times with a much reduced occupancy levels, whereas 90% of all the other developers and resort owners in Thailand have put their rental guarantees on hold to their clients. But the Utopia Dream has a strong enough balance sheet to continue to pay the investors their returns. And obviously the really interesting point here is if Utopia can pay their rental guarantees now, they can continue to pay them in the future. And it's very unlikely another event is likely to come around that's going to stop them paying their rental guarantee in the future. And all these other people are not paying their rental guarantees. They're actually legally allowed not to pay these rental guarantees because we are in reality in a force majeure, right? So that's generally in most contracts, in a pandemic or anything else like this. This is a unique situation which was unforeseen by many, right? Anyway, I digress. And we should get back onto the main point that we really like this project is right now it's probably one of the safest places to put your money in the world. Okay, so now we'll go on to doing our development score. And the first score we always give is the actual developer. And for this score, we're going to give this one 20 out of 20, a maximum score, because really for all the reasons I've just given above, right now it's a great place to put your money, and the return is above average. It's not the best return, but I don't think it's impossible to give it anything other than a maximum score. Okay, so the second score that we give is the general practicalness of the development and likely returns, etc., etc. And this score we're going to give 18. 18 out of 20. So basically, as I may have covered earlier, that is it's not the best developed project return in the world. So the return here is 8% rental guarantee, guaranteed for 5 years. However, in Thailand, you have 15% withholding tax, which means your net return is 6.8%, and you have 100% guaranteed buyback after 5 years, which gives you 147.5% return over 5 years if you avail of the cashback option. That's where if you put your money up front before the project is built, because there's a 2-year build period. But again, obviously with the track record of the developer, there really is no risk to putting your money up before the project is complete, or very, very minimal risk. Okay, so the next score is the ease of doing business, and in this score we've given them 18 out of 100. The ease of doing business is for the country, and Thailand is not UK, and it's not it's not London, it's not New York, but it's a pretty easy place to do business. The only rule is that when you bring money in, you have a special a number that's given to you by the developer that you give to the Bank of Thailand for your transfer, and you use this same number to bring your money out. So you can make 300% return, not a problem, and you will get a return back on your you will get all your money to be able to take it back out of the country. You just have to use this number. The only other factor is that you will, this is same in Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines. You have to have the contract in your local currency, So here, you basically have to be aware of the currency risks, but that can go for you and it could go through against you. But other than that, it's a pretty simple way of place to do business outside of a first world country. Okay, then we go into security. Okay, and here again we give this a maximum score 20 out of 20 for all the reasons I've given above. Right now, this is probably one of the safest places to put your money in the world, not just in property investment, but investment full stop. If the company is paying its rental guarantees on time and paying it now when everybody else is not paying it, it would be you'd have to have a pretty major catastrophe to happen for this developer not to be able to pay its rental guarantees now and in the future. So we give that a maximum score of 20 out of 20. So the next and the final score is also a very important score, is value for money and comparative market in comparative to the marketplace. So here we'll give 17, and here I guess it's the flip side of getting a maximum score from developer and security of 20. There are other projects offering higher returns in relation to value for money for the price per square meter. It's not the highest, but again, if you're going to have a buyback option, that really isn't important. Okay, so we give it a 17. This gives us a total score of 93 out of 100, and anything over 90% in a development score from us is very, very high and something that we highly recommend. It just depends up to you if it's the right project for you. Other than that, it's a quick overview of the project. I've covered the basic returns. It's in Rawai, in Phuket. It's a good location. The developer has a proven track record of building these projects on time and on budget. They're already up to 9 projects in Phuket. It's an Australian Chinese company, strong balance sheet. Really, there's very, very little to not recommend it. The only reason is you may decide you want to make a better return than 6.8% a year on your money. And if you do, then you have to look at other options that offer higher returns. But they won't, the developer won't have the same balance sheet as Utopia to be able to continue to pay all these rental guarantees. I hope you found this blog interesting, and please feel free to visit the written blog where we go into a little bit more detail. Other than that, thanks for listening, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.